Good morning, everybody. My name's Kerry Duval. I am the Warrior Queen. And this morning, for the last coffee morning of 2021, I'm joined by the brilliant Karen Unrue. Welcome to Coffee
am I
Morning.
brilliant? That's nice. Thank you.
Of course you're brilliant. You're a warrior.
Oh, true. Yes, I'm a brilliant warrior.
Of course you are. Now, obviously, this morning, we've had a week of Warrior specials on Warrior TV. MH Warrior TV, should I say. So we're going to finish up with a short and sweet coffee morning. We're going to talk a little bit about what we've achieved this year, what we're looking forward to next year, and a few self-care ideas for over Christmas. Have you got any self-care?
I think alcohol is a great self-care. It can make all sorts of difficult situations seem a lot easier. No, don't listen to me. No. That's rubbish. No. No. Limit the alcohol is one of my suggestions. I think doing it your way. You know, we tend to these days in a social media world look at Facebook or Instagram or any of these TikToks and things, and it seems like everybody's having a much better Christmas than us. But a lot of it is just projection. Do it your way. Enjoy it your way. It's just as good.
Yeah. And if you know, while you're on social media, if you have a look at behind the scenes of TikToks and Facebook videos, you'll find that in reality, everybody on those videos are just like you and me. You know, the houses aren't that clean.
Yeah.
They're not. Nobody's house is spotless show home 24 hours a day, not with kids.
No.
Just not possible.
No. And also, you know, we try and live up to the Christmas card. We try and live up to some elevated hallmark, you know, idea of what Christmas is. And Christmas is just you and your friends and your family or whoever being the same as you are every day and just enjoying it authentically, being you. And that's enough.
Exactly. So however you're spending your Christmas day, whether it's with family, friends, or if you're doing it on your own with your dog or your cat, you know, or whatever animals people have got these days. People have got snakes, people have got parrots.
So you have to be careful who or what you end up under the mistletoe with. Because nobody wants to be kissing a dragon, do they, on a Christmas morning?
Well, some people do.
Vera.
Some people do kiss their bearded dragons every single morning.
Well, that's
right. We can't discriminate. Each to their own. Each to their own. If that's how you want to spend your Christmas, saying good morning and offering your bearded dragon a little bit of turkey, go ahead. Make Christmas the way you want it to be. Spend the day chilling, relaxing, watching the Christmas films that have come up. I know there's a whole list of Christmas films coming on the normal channels. And then we've always got Netflix for everything else. I know I'll be watching Netflix.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, Kerry, but my past is strewn with Christmases that are not very good to remember. You know, I have a broken marriage behind me. I have quite a traumatic childhood behind me. So one of the things I try and give myself as a gift every Christmas morning is gratitude. Gratitude for who I am now, how I am now, and that I can actually celebrate it in a place and with people that are safe.
Yeah. Be thankful that you've woken up that day and you can spend time with friends, family, whatever. I mean, I look back 12 months ago and I think I'm a totally different person now. I wouldn't even recognise myself. 12 months ago, I certainly wouldn't be sat in front of a camera with a Christmas hat on, talking to people. I wouldn't. But look at me now. God knows where I'm going to be in 12 months' time. Will I recognise myself? Probably not.
Yeah, exactly. And some people can feel very hopeless at Christmas. And I know for a fact, because I ended up on a mental health ward myself on Christmas many, many years ago, that actually psychiatric wards have more people on them at Christmas because it can bring back bad memories. It can cause financial worry. It can be a time of deep stress. And you know what? It's just one day, and we put expectations on ourselves, or we dredge up old memories. And the best thing is to keep it as simple as you can and to be grateful for what you have now. And as Kerry's just said, not look at the future and worry, but know that one day at a time it gets better.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Life gets better. Things always get better. Might be down in the dumps now, but in 12 months' time, you'll be riding high and enjoying life again. And thinking back and looking back, and think, why was I worried? Life's got better. Oh.
Yeah. Yes, and it gets better as well with chocolate and eggnog and Christmas cake and Elf on the telly.
Yeah, that's what that. I'm guilty of that on Christmas Day. You know, a glass of prosecco with a few chocolates, watching Elf. I'm guilty of that.
Now you've got a hold of kids as well, not to mention the 9 cats you have, Kerry. So, what do your kids like to do on Christmas? Are they like mayhem and sort of, running around the walls, or are they telly, or do you play games? How do you spend your Christmas?
Well, I spend my Christmas when the kids wake me up. They run downstairs, trash the living room, but I don't care.
No.
So one day a year, they can trash the living room all they want, and then they enjoy their new presents that they've got. Then we clean up a little bit. Get rid of all the wrapping paper and boxes, whatever. And then that's when the cats start coming in and make the living room trashed again.
So have you ever had your cat pull down the Christmas tree? I love these videos on TikTok and things of cats hiding in Christmas trees and tearing them down and things.
Yeah.
You always climb the Christmas tree?
Yeah. About 4 or 5 years ago, my cats got into my 7-foot Christmas tree. Adam wanted a 7-foot Christmas tree, so we got it. We only had it for a year because I hated it. Absolutely hated it. The cats got into it, and it was down nearly every single day. And I'm like, nope, never again. Never again will I have one that's bigger than 6 foot. Because the 6-foot one, they only play with the baubles at the bottom of the tree and the tinsel at the bottom of the tree. They've never actually tipped my 6-foot one.
Oh, God.
So I don't know what the difference between it is, but apparently a 6-foot one, my cats cannot tip it.
Never a bit top heavy, perhaps. Who knows?
Yeah, I have no idea, but I will never have a 7-foot tree again. I hated it. It took me about 3 hours to decorate it, and then 3 hours every time the cats pulled it down. Never again.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I only had a real Christmas tree one year because my son wanted one, and well, never again, because I was hoovering up and picking up pine needles for at least the following 6 months. So as lovely as they are and they smell nice, no, it's the one year I go for something artificial. It's the one time of year I go for something artificial.
Yeah, no, I've always had fake trees, always, because obviously, like you said, a lot of people have said they're picking up needles off the tree 6 months later.
Yeah.
Don't want to be doing that.
Yeah.
No, don't want to be doing that. No. It reminds me, actually, Tegan had one of these LOL things, and it was a confetti one. And when she opened the little ball that they come in, confetti popped out everywhere, and I was still hoovering it up 3 months later.
Oh,
no, I said to it, that's it. Confetti is banned in this house.
Absolutely.
Yeah. She can have the LOLs as much as she can have as many LOLs as she wants. I'm not bothered.
I don't know what an LOL is.
It's these stupid little dolls that they charge a tenner for each little doll, and it comes in a little ball with tiny little shoes that get sucked up by the Hoover.
Oh God, I'm so glad I had a boy. At least action men didn't wear tutus and earrings, and well, maybe they do now. They'd have inclusive action men, perhaps. But
no, yeah, it's worse though, because obviously now they've come out with the LOLs, LOL tweens that are a little bit bigger, and then LOL oh my gods that are like Barbie doll size LOLs, and obviously they range in different prices. And there was 4 tweens that Tegan had to have all 4 for Christmas, and it took me weeks to find the first 3. Then I went out, thought I'd found the fourth one. Turned out it was a double of one of the other ones. I'm like, so yeah, she's got 5 tweens. 2 of them are twins because I don't know which is which.
Is that somebody is sitting in an office right now thinking up daft toys for next Christmas already?
Yeah.
But I went.
One will be spending it.
Yeah. I went out with to the house of 3 friends of mine on Saturday night, and one of the biggest joys of the evening is one of the simplest things about Christmas, but I always adore it. It's the daft jokes inside the cracker. There's something for Christmas that costs nearly nothing, but always gives me a giggle.
Yeah. I don't know though, because I was looking at crackers on Saturday while I was out, and it was £4 for 6 little mini crackers, and it had a little plastic toy and a joke and a hat in it, and I'm like, I ain't paying £40 for 6.
Oh no, good grief! No,
they're only tiny little things like that. And I'm like, what the?
Yeah, it's a ridiculous price.
What, you get lost in my tree?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sandy doesn't know what an LOL is either. Be thankful you don't. They're annoying.
Well, this is it. I was spending Christmas with my son and my grandson, and I'm really looking forward to that because it's the first time in 5 years I've been able to spend Christmas with them. And it'll be all cars and Hot Wheel tracks and all that sort of thing. No tutus or dollies in sight, so I shall be much happier. See, all I ever wanted for Christmas was an action man, and I should have guessed there was something going on then. But my parents refused to get me one. And this one year I was really excited because I opened my stocking and there was a box in there. And when I opened it, I saw at the top what I thought said Tommy, thinking, oh, good, finally a boy doll. But no, it was Tammy. But I actually did cut her hair, paint freckles on her, and dress her in camouflage. So she wasn't a girl for long. It's much better to have these non-gender toys now, isn't it? Where hopefully, no matter what difference you may have, whether it be that you're LGBT or whether you are a person of color or whether you have a disability, now you can get something for everyone.
Yeah.
And it's so much healthier.
Yeah, Barbie's started doing that, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've turned from a size 0 doll that we all used to know and love, well, certainly I did growing up, into ones with a fake leg. So with one of those prosthetic legs.
Amazing.
There's even one in a wheelchair, one that's pregnant, and then there's different skin tones of Barbie, which I think is brilliant. Yeah.
Yes. No, that's brilliant.
Yeah, they've even done a Barbie that hasn't got any hair because obviously there's children out there that are undergoing cancer treatments or various other treatments and for whatever reason have lost their hair. So they've done a Barbie to reflect that as well, which I think, again, is brilliant.
Absolutely. Yeah. All we want to see is something that represents who we are and helps us to be more authentic, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. But yeah.
So are you a churchgoer or will you be going to?
No, I'm not religious at all. I've never spent my Christmas Day in a church. When I was younger, we used to go around to church just before Christmas, and I would get shoved in Sunday school or church school, whatever you wanted to call it, and I absolutely hated it.
Yeah.
So sadly, I turned against religion, and I'm not religion. I mean, no offense to anybody, each to their own. If that's what you do on Christmas Day, then that's your plans. Personally, I stay well away from a church.
Well, same here. I was raised in a very ultra-religious family, and as much as it's lovely to sort of stand and sing carols and, all that sort of thing, and carols I still enjoy, but, and as you have said, I respect people having their own faith, but for me, it's not part of my Christmas experience anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. One Christmas tradition.
Also, Jesus was born in the summer, and we only have his birthday celebrated on Christmas Day because it replaces the existing pagan holiday that took place at that time. So we can all joyfully be pagan.
Well, one Christmas tradition that I always did growing up was 3 o'clock. We watched the Queen.
Yes.
We watched the Queen's Christmas message.
Yes.
And it's a tradition that I've continued to this day. 3 o'clock, I will have the television on and I'll be listening to the Queen's message.
Yes. My son and grandson will have no interest whatsoever, but I shall insist we have her on. And also, you know, how many more Christmases are we going to have, Queenie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're not. I mean, sadly, she's getting to the point now where we might not have very many more Christmases. Might be her last Christmas. We don't know.
Well, let's just hope towards a few before she dies so we can have the Queen's message from beyond. Hello, everybody. I'm not with you at the moment. In fact, it's a rather dark Christmas where I am here. But I'm with Philip. And I'm wishing you all a lovely, lovely time. Bye-bye. And again, you see, that is my main wish for you all at Christmas, is that you find laughter, because it's the biggest gift you give yourself and to anybody else. Me and the Queen are very happy here in this small room that we now have. Mind you, one of them. No, I'm not going to go there. That's a bit naughty.
You know what, Karen? The Warriors are putting out a Christmas message. That's a special video that's coming very soon. It's behind the scenes. We're getting everything ready. So we're like Santa's little elves, but we're Adam's little elves.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting everything ready for that final video that's going to be going out. Christmas messages from all of us Warriors. And you know what? I think to finish off, we should have Karen imitating the Queen for a Christmas Day message.
I'd be very, very happy to do that. Yes, I'll even read a Christmas cracker joke and wear a paper crown. Because let's face it, where I am now, nobody sees the diamonds. Here's a good one. To all of you, I hope you're enjoying Charles being king. Is he talking to the Christmas tree?
Oh,
I actually love the royal family.
Oh God!
Though not Camilla. Don't like Camilla.
I'm glad I went to the toilet before I come on here. Oh God, Karen.
But yes, going back to being serious, I shall definitely be watching the Queen's message, because I know there's a lot of people don't like the monarchy and think it's a waste of money, and I'm not even going to get into that because I don't really understand it. But the sense of duty and dignity that she's given this country over the years, I love it a bit.
Yeah, I like the royalty, and you know what, my nana, God rest her, she loved royalty too. So it's one thing that I've obviously carried on with my nana as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever other people think, whatever your opinion of the Queen is, I'll certainly be watching it. And yes, Adam, you do have to watch her because it's going to be on the 50-inch. So unfortunately, disappear to another room if you want to.
As you know, Adam, a happy life is a happy wife. A happy wife is a happy life.
Adam doesn't listen to that. He really doesn't. He's constantly annoying me. So,
the silly Messiah, he's just a naughty boy.
Yeah, he's a naughty little elf. He's nodding away over there.
We love him, don't we? We do. We love you, Adam. You're absolutely smashing. There you are. Where would we be without you, eh, love?
Exactly. We wouldn't have the mental health warriors if it wasn't for Adam. So,
no. We'd be sorry you weren't around.
Yeah, we've got to take our hats off. I'm not actually going to take my hat off because it'll ruin my hair. But we've got to take our hats off to Adam for coming up to the mental health warriors. For 2 years now, obviously, it's been up.
Thank you.
What an amazing 2 years it's been.
Yeah. Thank you. And to you, Kerry. Because as you know what they say, behind every great man is a great woman. That's why you've seen, because Adam is a great man.
Yep.
Very great.
Yeah. Yep. No, well, they do say that the man is the head of the household, but the woman is the neck that turns it.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah. And Jessica in the comments has put happy spouse, happy house. Definitely, Jessica.
Yes, indeed. Hello, Jessica. Merry Christmas to you.
Yep. We'll save the Christmas messages till the end. So let's get serious now. So, what's one thing you're looking forward to in 2022? Would you say?
Well, at the moment, I'm homeless.
I wouldn't say you're homeless. You're living with your sister.
Yeah. The thing is, yes, I've sold my house, and there hasn't been another house on the market where I live for donkeys. In fact, I went and looked at one on Thursday and put a bid in, but was pipped at the post. So I'm looking forward to having my own place to live in, even though I'm very happy here with my sister and her husband. But yes, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. So you're okay. Yeah, at the moment you're homeless, but at least you've got a happy, safe house to be in.
Oh yes, I'm not. Oh, I don't mean to undermine the reality of those that are truly homeless. Yeah. No, I am houseless, propertyless, but I have a home. I have a lovely home here.
Yeah, you're sofa surfing at the moment.
No, I'm in a bed. They've actually found a bed for me, but what? I'm not allowed in the living room between 9 and 12 p.m. No, that's not true. Can only use the toilets on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's not true either. What are you looking forward to, Kerry?
Well, I've just started my next college course, Mental Health Level 3. So that's going to take me a few months to do that. And then beyond that, it'll either be another course or going into a new job, which will take me away from the Warriors a little bit, but I'll still be around.
Okay. Oh, that sounds exciting.
Oh, that's my phone going off. It's attached to my speaker.
I thought it was heralding the name of your new job.
No, my phone is attached to my speaker in the living room, and yeah, I didn't realise the Sky News has just gone off.
Okay.
We're not going to get into Bojo and his clown. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, Bojo's not going to spoil Christmas. And that's the end of that conversation. And then looking back, what has 2021 been good for you? So what are you grateful for this year?
Oh God, I haven't given any thought to these sorts of subjects. What am I grateful for? Well, I'm grateful for tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of tiny little things, but also that on my own mental health journey, because I have complex PTSD from past traumas, and I've made leaps and bounds in recovery over the years, but still, because trauma recovery is a lifelong journey, the times that I have come across obstacles this year and triggers that I've had, that I have gained insight and been better able to manage those triggers and moving forward and at a more peaceful and happier place than many years ago I ever thought was possible. So I'm very grateful for that.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Personally, I'm grateful for the Warriors because it's through the Warriors that I've grown so much as a person.
Yes.
And this year, I've learned quite a lot about myself, and I've completed a couple of courses as well. So I'm proud of myself for that. I started the year wanting to better myself, not knowing how I wanted to, and the universe pointed me towards these courses, and I've bettered myself.
Excellent. And it improves your self-esteem, doesn't it, as well? It gives you more confidence, gives you a better sense of your own worth, doesn't it?
Yeah. Before the show, I was listening to Demi Lovato Lovato, however you pronounce the name, but Skyscraper. And I was listening to the lyrics, and I can now connect with the lyrics a little bit because, you know, throughout school I was bullied, I was beaten, and I was down in the dumps feeling like I was worthless. I wasn't going to do anything with my life. And now I'm so high up. I'm that skyscraper that has come out of that rubble and built myself up to this.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of myself, of the person I've become.
Yeah.
And I would never have said that before.
But let's emphasize, as I'm sure, you know, you would agree, that none of this for either of us has been sort of great big leaps that have suddenly happened. It's the gradual, day by day, bite-sized chunks, moment by moment, hard work. And so for those of you who are watching us today and somehow think, oh God, it's easy for them to say, no, we've also known what it is to be in the pits. And it's been hard work, but day by day, moment by moment, it's possible. And it's possible for you too.
Yeah, it is. I remember what it was like. I sat on my kitchen floor contemplating, I don't want to be here anymore. You know, not even thinking about the fact that I was leaving my kids behind or anything like that. None of that came up. But you know what? I did it. You know, somehow by talking to Adam and opening up to Adam, you know, I was able to stand up and say, right, okay, I don't want to go anywhere right now. I want to fight. Yeah. I came out of that corner fighting, and it's took me every little bit up to now, but I've done it. I'm now worlds away from that dark place I was in, but it's taken a lot of work, and I've had blips along the road. Yep. There's been days where I've woke up and I didn't want to get out of bed. I've just felt like, no, I don't want to be an adult today. I just want to stay in bed, curl up, watch telly, eat crap. Sorry for swearing. You know what? And let the world pass me by. And you know what? And I still have those days.
Yeah, me too.
But, yeah, exactly. But I tell myself, I'm feeling rubbish today, but tomorrow is a brand new day and I can finish anything.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. Again, let's make Christmas about gratitude and hope. And as you've said, but we've both known times of despair, and I still have some moments where I feel that. But yes, there's always the next minute, the next hour, the next day, and it does get better.
Yeah, there's a comment. That's really amazing, Kerry. I'm very proud. Goal, you little sis.
Yeah.
Come up Facebook user. So I'm not quite sure who's that from, but thank you.
That's lovely.
Yeah, I am proud of myself too. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah. Is it Caroline? Yeah. I wouldn't know. It just says Facebook user. But thank you to whoever it is. Yeah, it's Caroline. Thank you, Caroline.
And that's something else as well. You know, sometimes we think we've got to give people great, big, expensive gifts for Christmas, when actually some of the best things that we can give each other and what we need most of all is encouragement and compliments and cheering each other on. Life is tough, you know, and a compliment can be worth and far more than a Harrods hamper, you know, or any other Rolex or whatever. You know, that joy leaves eventually, but a good compliment or a piece of support and encouragement, that's a gift that keeps on giving.
Exactly. You know what? And to give each other time as well. I mean, one of the little presents I've bought for Adam, it's the Friends. People will be aware of Friends. Adam likes Friends. Well, I do as well. So I bought him a pair of latte cups with a couple of lattes with it. You know, and that's one of the little presents that he's got. So that's going to be me giving him 10 minutes of my time to enjoy a coffee with him.
Yeah.
I do that every morning. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, it is. It's the time we put into our friendships and our relationships that matter more than anything.
Exactly. It doesn't matter about the expensive gifts.
No, and the good mornings and the how are you, to the stranger, to the Tesco cashier, to the postman. You know, we all sometimes tend to think that everybody has good self-esteem and ought to be brought down a notch, when actually most of us don't. And a kind word goes a long way.
Exactly. You don't know how somebody in the street is feeling. So that little good morning, how are you, could mean the world to somebody. So even if you just over this Christmas period, you say good morning, Merry Christmas to everybody you see in the street. You know, or the postman if he knocks on the doors delivering something for you.
Yeah.
You know, could mean the world to them.
Yeah.
You know, little things like that could make somebody's day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And also to look ourselves in the mirror and say, you are lovable. You have value. Rather than, oh God, I can see another wrinkle, which is what.
Look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm a warrior. Nothing's going to get me down.
That's right. I'm a warrior, not a worrier.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to get me down.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Thank you for being an amazing guest, Karen. Merry Christmas to everybody and a Happy New Year. We'll see you all in January. I'll be back on the 3rd of January with Kerry Bear. She's going to kick me out of the hosting seat. So, later today, Adam is back with Lily Taylor Ward for a special Christmas music show to finish the year for the Mental Health Warriors. So that's at 1:00 today. Please join Adam and Lily Taylor Ward for that one. As I said, this is the final coffee morning of the year. We will be back in January. Look out for the Christmas messages from the Warriors. Have a safe, happy, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you all in January. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye.